Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, and this movie is directed by Adam McKay, and it came out in 2004, and I've seen this movie once before, and I thought it was fine. I laughed a couple times, and rewatching the movie, I still think it's fine. I'm not in love with it. I liked it a bit better than I did the first time, I think, but that's not really saying all that much. I just found it to be a bit better in terms of its comedy. There were a couple more jokes that worked for me, but overall, I thought the first half was much worse than the second half. The second half is where things start to pick up and it gets better for me, and the jokes are a bit better, and I'm more into the tone of the film, but the first half of the movie is such a drag for me, and I just don't care about anything that's going on, and even everything that's being set up, it's just so obvious where it's going to go, and there's nothing interesting going on in that first half. But once the movie gets going in the second half of the movie, even though there's no real plot to the movie, really, it's a bit better because it's kind of fun watching Will Ferrell in this movie as Ron Burgundy, and his manliness just being challenged, and he's no longer the Anchorman, and he's fighting for that position, and she's just trying to do everything in his power to be on top, and it's just really funny, and there's some kind of funny ideas that they throw in the movie, and that's where everything starts to work for me, but that first half is just not very good in my opinion. In terms of cinematography or directing, there isn't really anything interesting going on, and it's mostly just banking on the actors being funny, and it's mostly just shot reverse shot and nothing all that interesting going on, and it's a pretty boring movie to look at. And if you removed the visual presentation of the movie, then just about nothing would be removed, in my opinion, because this movie is really banking on just the script working and the actors being funny, and it worked in that regard, and I liked some jokes in the movie, but when it comes to visual presentation or the music, I thought they were just noticeably bad, and there were some really bad practical effects in this movie, and I just don't understand why they looked as bad as they were. And there's a scene where a dog gets kicked off a bridge, and that's presented as a joke that's not supposed to be taken seriously. And I liked that in concept, but the execution of it was so bad. The dog that flew off of the bridge, it looked so fake. I don't know how that got approved, as in, like, yeah, that works, that's okay. Like, you could have removed that from the movie and you wouldn't lose anything. And there's so much in this movie where, like, you could remove it and you would lose nothing. But I get why it's in the movie, and there's some fun lines in the movie for sure. But it's just that when it comes to what I'm looking for in a movie, this movie doesn't really succeed all that much. Although I'm criticizing this movie a lot, I do feel as though it is a harmless film, and it doesn't do anything offensively bad. It's just that it's kind of bland, and I wished it was much better. And I didn't like Vince Vaughn in this movie a lot. I just never bought him as his character. He's not in the movie too much, but when he's on screen, he doesn't add anything to the movie at all. I did, however, like the tone of the movie, and it's pretty cartoonish and exaggerative a bit. And it got kind of fun at points. And that's really what helped me through the movie, is that it wasn't super boring. It was just not clicking with me because I don't really find any of the characters interesting or likable all that much. I didn't care about what was going on. But the movie has a good understanding of what it wants to achieve, and it works for what it is. And if you just want a straightforward comedy, this is not a bad movie to watch. It's just that I would have liked something else going on in it, and it's just very surface level with nothing under it, and that's really what I'm missing here. overall, it was fine. If you want to check it out and it looks funny to you, then go check it out. And I'm sure you'll have a lot more fun than I did. So check it out if it looks funny to you. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Anchorman, The Legend of Ron Burgundy, a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below what you thought of Anchorman, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for 42, so look forward to that. But until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.